cartload of lime lay ahead. Sam the farmer had just gone for help. Percy broke the cart to smithereens. Lime flew everywhere. He puffed quickly to the... Danger lay ahead. Now for our plan, giggled the cars. Go faster, go faster. They pushed Thomas over the switches. Slow down, called Thomas's driver, and applied the brakes.
But Gordon ignored the signs. I'm an express engine. I don't go slow, he said. And he went even faster. The branch line couldn't take his weight, and the rails buckled. Oh, hell! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks.
But still they forced him on and on. At last the cars grew tired. I'm winning, gasped Oliver. But it was too late. Drinking cocoa in the caboose. The kipper is due, said the conductor. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good cocoa. The driver got up. Come on, fireman, back to our engine. They got out just in time. But this morning he had made a plan. The fireman went to throw the switch. Now for my plan, thought Thomas. Bumping the cars fiercely, he jerked his driver off the footplate and followed them into the siding. Come back, yelled his driver.
The island of Sodor, and the rivers were high. Was flying over Duck's branch line when he saw that the track had been flooded. So he went to warn the fat controller, but it was too late. Oh!
I want to get out. I want to get out, he sighed. One moment everything seemed safe. But then suddenly... was derailed and hung dangerously over the edge. Thought otherwise. We'll leave the coaches now and fetch some cars from the quarry. Cars, snorted Sir Handel. Cars. I won't. So there. Sir Handel was about to cause a great deal of trouble. For rushing straight toward him was Gordon with the express. Oh! groaned Gordon. Get out of my way! Percy opened his eyes. Gordon had stopped with Percy's buffers just a few inches from his own. But Percy had begun to move. I won't stay here. I'll run away, he puffed. He went straight through Edward's station and was so frightened that he ran right up Gordon's Hill without stopping. Stop. He had no driver to shut off steam and apply the brakes. I want to stop! I want to stop! He puffed. The man in the signal box saw Percy was in trouble, so he kindly set the switch. Percy puffed wearily onto a nice empty siding, ending in a big bank of earth. He was too tired now to care where he went. I want to stop! Laughing. Thomas said, watch out with those silly cars. Go on, muttered the cars. And by the way, went on Thomas, those buses buffers don't look very safe to me. The last load poured down. Help! Help! Cried Thomas. Get me out! Percy was worried, but he couldn't help laughing. Thomas's smart blue paint was covered in coal dust from smokebox to bunker. Have a drink, said his driver. Then you'll feel better. The water column stood at the end of the siding with the unsafe buffers. Suddenly, Percy found that he couldn't stop. The buffers didn't stop him either. Oh! Wailed Percy. Help! The buffers were broken, and Percy was wheel-deep in coal. Out the piled hay, tossing it up and over the track. The line climbed here. Take a run at it, Percy, his driver advised. Percy gathered speed, but the hay made the rails slippery, and his wheels wouldn't grip. Time after time, he stalled with spinning wheels and had to wait till the line ahead was cleared before he could start again. Everyone was waiting. Thomas seethed impatiently. 10 minutes late. I warned him. Passengers will complain. And Sir Topham had. Then they all saw Percy. They laughed and shouted.
Later, Thomas was traveling home on the same line. He was pulling freight cars filled with vegetables. The signalman had forgotten to warn his driver about the crossing. That's nice. We don't need to stop, said Thomas happily. Yes, we do, called his driver. But it was too late. Station master, but the signalman had set the signal to allow Gordon to speed through. His passengers were singing his praises, and he was making express time. I'm the greatest! Just watch me fly by! He whistled long and loud as he approached the station. Suddenly, he saw a freight car on the line ahead. Get out of my way! But the freight car wouldn't move until Gordon forced it. By accident. Ahead was a landslide blocking the line. Henry braked hard, but the freight cars hit some of the rubble and plunged into the ravine. Just then,
He was shaving a customer. To himself. But it wasn't. His springs were weak, and the rail joints jarred his wheels. At last, a spring gave way. I feel all crooked, cried Skarloey.